Guys, so I wanted to do a quick video for you guys today. I know I already did my other video, but I figured try to get a couple in the tank so I can in case I have a day where I just can't make a video or something comes up because I have a lot of stuff going on with trying to get a job online, plus my schoolwork. Kind of be a good idea to have a few put away. So if you're seeing this, I just recorded this on the 29th, which is Saturday. And so, if I happen to put this out on Monday, which I still might, just because it's a good idea to do it, then I'm wearing the same shirt from Saturday because it's the same day. And I actually want to share with you guys something I was learning about in my health coach class, like a topic. And it's something that I've said kind of before. Like I've mentioned, going to counseling is really, really important. Um, and I just want to stress why it's important. Um, you know, there's tons of studies, so I'm not saying anything new, that talk about how much stress does to your body and how it affects you and how it can hurt you. And I'm just gonna pull up really quick. All right, these are just a couple of things that stress does, but I wrote them down because for me, they're definite things that are my stressor. I know stress affects me with these things. So I'm sure you see a lot of people say, "Oh, we counteract cortisol in your body." Well, cortisol is caused by stress. So when you say those things like, "Oh, if you've got excess belly fat, you have excess cortisol," no, maybe, but the cortisol is from stress. So you take every pill in the world, but if you don't take care of the stress, it's gonna come back. And this is what I keep talking about when I'm talking about my path. Because when I started this journey in January, I was 458 pounds. My BMI was 82.3. I'm now 365.4. My BMI has dropped down to 65.8. I've lost 92.6 pounds, almost 93, and 16.5 of my BMI. Every amount of BMI that you can take off is better for your health. And so cortisol, yes, is from stress. It's released when you're stressed. So I mean, your body makes it naturally, but there's much higher levels when you are stressed out. Another issue is your stomach. If you are someone who has high stress and you have lots of stomach issues, deal with your stress. You can go all kinds of medications. Dealing with your stress will decrease your stomach issues immensely. One of the teachers in my classes said, whenever somebody comes to me with digestion issues, the first thing I say is, "What's eating you?" Because a lot of people carry their stress in their stomach, so it's excess stomach acid. If you have something with PTSD or anxiety, when you have that fight, flight, or something, that fight or flight syndrome that you get when you have a panic attack or when you have a PTSD episode, which I have both, so I have fun days. Your body actually stops digestion in its tracks and sends all of your excess blood flow, all of your energy out to your extremities, so your arms and your legs, to either fight or run. So when all of this is happening, your body stops digesting. Now, here's the thing: food can only stay in your system for so long before the different chemicals in your stomach start to create to rot. So it has to get out of your stomach into your whole intestines and all of that, and out of your intestines before it rots. So if your body stops digestion, when it starts back up again, it's going to fast track that stuff out. That means you're not getting the nutrients your body needs, you're not getting the vitamins. All you're getting is the fat. So basically, people who have anxiety and panic disorder, it's really important for you to learn how to handle your stress. I can't say this enough. I mean, obviously, we can't control our panic attacks. We can't control our PTSD episodes to an extent. But there are a lot of ways that you can use things like mindfulness, meditation, prayer time, whatever your, calm down time is. Spend, if you love to read, earmark a certain amount of that time in the morning or in the evening or both, that you can just sit down and read a book for a little while. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, reading a book, very calming. Listening to music. Think of the things that calm you down and schedule in at least 5 minutes a couple times a day to do those things. Decrease your overall stress levels. Like, super important. Even if you don't have a major weight problem, this will help you, just personal wise. Like, as far as being calmer, being happier, decreasing your stress cannot help hurt. Decreasing your stress cannot hurt anyone. Period. Stress is not your friend. Um, Now, if you're someone who has thyroid issues, stress can actually decrease your thyroid hormones. So if you already have a slow thyroid, it's even slower. So now that's not going to help you. Um, if you are someone who notices that you have issues with food sensitivity or allergies, when you start having a lot of bad allergies, pay attention to the pollen count, pay attention to your stress level. Because there are studies that say that allergies and food sensitivities are related to stress levels. Now, I can say for one, I have really put a lot of my stock into, I went non-GMO, and then I immediately saw a huge health benefit, but I was still having allergies. And if you guys look at my videos going from, point A to point B, you can tell when I'm stressed out because my allergies act up. And I didn't realize it until I started really thinking about it. And I was going back through some of my videos just to kind of see if I wanted to private any of them, if I'd said something I really didn't want to say. Because, I have a video in the tank right now that I'm probably never going to show you guys because it might make some people mad that know me for real life, So, yeah. And another thing, I have PCOS. I already have a high level of insulin resistance. So I carry a lot of insulin. Here's the other issue. Stress increases it. So not only do I have PCOS, which has me having high insulin levels, now you add on stress, increasing my insulin levels even more. When you have high insulin, it's impossible for you to lose weight. It just is. Your body doesn't function right. So, those are just a couple of things. I have a list and a half of things that stress causes, but these are the big ones I kind of wanted to bring up because if you're like me and you have PCOS, or if you're like me and you have anxiety or PTSD, please know I'm listing multiple conditions I have. And if you add all these together and realize that all these things have been affecting me, have been affecting me stress-wise, not great. Not great. Not great that my digestion is sucked because of this. Not great that my insulin levels are even higher than they needed to be because of my stress levels. Like, I need to work harder on my stress levels. Like, and that would include going to counseling, which I have been doing. And somewhat my stress levels have been lower, but goodness knows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were not my day for low stress. We're not. Not even close to a day for low stress, y'all. Like, for real. Like, yeah, not a thing. And there's just a ton of things. Excuse me. There's just a ton of things that are so specifically related to stress. And so I cannot stress enough to you that if you're somebody who struggles with weight at all, maybe start looking at your stress levels. Start looking at what stresses you out. Start looking at what annoys you, what bothers you, what frustrates you. All of these things are ways that we do stress. And the other thing you have to think about too is so for example, like let's say you're stressed out about finances. I am a lot. That's why I'm trying to get jobs to work online and all these other things. There's things I would love to do. And our bills are paid. Yes, don't get me wrong. My husband's pays our household bills, but we don't have anything left over after. Like, there's been times we had to pay his bills late because maybe he didn't get as much overtime. This man works 10-hour days and a 8-hour Saturday every week. When they say, oh, no, you're not working because it's a holiday this weekend, we kind of freak a little bit because we know that means that leftover is going to be pretty much nothing for a couple weeks. That is when I do stuff like, for example, this paycheck was our mortgage and 3 other bills that add up to about $200. We had to save some of last week's paycheck, most of last week's paycheck, plus this past Friday's paycheck to pay those bills. Luckily, Tuesday we had used some of last week's paycheck, Actually, I think we might use the credit card. We plan on using the credit card to pay off next week. But at any rate, we got a whole bunch of meat to get us through till hopefully next Friday. But the important thing you need to understand about that is I went to the grocery store the other day and all I got was vegetables for the rest of this, until we can go grocery shopping again. And we really go on Tuesdays to get meat because it's $2.99 a pound. And that's why we eat a lot of chicken. That's why we eat a lot of ground beef because it's $2.99 a pound. We're not, all flesh. So yeah, money is something that's on my mind. There's things I would love to do. I would have loved to have gone to visit my daughter when she was in China. I mean, obviously she's coming home in 2 weeks. I can't go now, but that's an opportunity I missed out on for a couple of reasons. I missed out because financially we couldn't afford it. And I missed out because my weight. I didn't take care of myself, and I didn't want to be in China, this huge fat girl, and have everybody staring at me and making fun of me and laughing at me. Because in Asia, appearance is a big deal. In Asia, appearance is everything. So it's really important to me that, at the end of the day, I'm comfortable where I go visit someone. And I really want to go visit our exchange student's family in Vietnam. But again, it's the same thing. I don't want to be made fun of. I don't want to be laughed at. I've read stories of people visiting the same area and people actually pointing and laughing at them. And I'm just not interested in that life. So, I want to go, but I need to lose weight first. I need to take care of myself first. I have a physical appointment this Tuesday with my doctor, just like an annual physical. Nothing major. I will admit I was getting a little bit concerned. I did recently just do a breast exam because I was having itching. And when you search itching for that part of your body, yeah, the first thing and everything that comes up is breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer. So, of course, I freaked out. And then, of course, I found a bug bite, but at the time I didn't look at it to see what it was. I just felt a lump, and I freaked out, and I was almost in tears, and I called begging for a physical appointment as quickly as possible. And, yeah, I freaked. I freaked out so bad. And I was scared. And the thing of it is, I know cancer is something that can be caused by stress. It's something that can be caused by being overweight. It's something that can be caused by foods you eat. I mean, there's a million ways you can get cancer. I don't have a family history of it, but that doesn't mean I won't be the first one. My aunt didn't have a family history of breast cancer, and she's gone. So I was scared. Granted, I found the bug bite, but I still need to go have a mammogram done. I still need to have my physical done. These are all things I've been avoiding. Out of fear of what I've done to my own self, what I've done to my body, what risks I've put myself at. And I'm not proud of that. I mean, I went and had a basic physical done last September when I was going to go to China with my daughter. And then I changed my mind. I think it was August. And then I changed my mind. And decided not to go. And, yeah, so didn't plan on talking about that today, but I'm trying to be open and honest with you guys as much as possible. But I cannot stress enough. I cannot make it important enough in your life. If you never learn anything from me ever, if you never feel like I've given you information you can use in your life because maybe you're not trying to lose weight. Maybe you're happy with your life. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know a lot of you personally, and I think the biggest thing that I really want to put out there to you guys is to please just take the time to look out for yourself. Try to de-stress yourself. Try to make that be the one thing in your life that you take control of. And I mean, if you don't know how to do it, there's multiple ways. You can see a health coach, like what I'm going to be doing in September. You can see a counselor. You can go to massages if you can afford it. I can't. I actually have a friend who started massage school in August. I'm like, hey, we need volunteers. I'm in. Because I can't afford to get a massage, but I really could use one. I have a lot of muscle pain. Now, here's the thing. If your stress is causing like muscular or bone pain, you need to go to a chiropractor or a massage therapist and get that looked at, or your doctor, any of those people. As far as the other things stress can do, to your body, a lot of those a health coach can help you with. A lot of those things a counselor can help you with. You have options. So, everybody who subscribes to me, I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope that in some way I can help you guys on your own journeys, whether it be just regular stuff, life in general, weight loss, whatever. Um, just please take care of your stress. It's so important. Like, I never realized until I started really looking into it how much stress does to you and how it affects you. And yeah, it's a biggie. So, and before anybody says it, yes, I have makeup on. I just did an audition video for teaching English online for a company. So I make sure I had makeup on because, I don't clean up real well though, because if you look, my eyes are all kinds of messed up. But yeah, so I did wear my glasses though. I feel like my face looks fatter without glasses on. It's the same kind of fat, so I don't know why I worry about it, but had to take everything off my shelves because it said, have your background be as blank as possible. I'm like, I got Pasheen, I got Star Wars, I had a Diglett on there, which I moved to put my Pasheen. But I got it pretty good. You really can't see it. You can see the shelves, but that's it. Can't see anything on them, so. Anyhow, I'm probably going to put this up Monday so I can pre-do it so that I'm ahead of the schedule. And I'll probably start recording the night before, except for on Thursdays, because I do my weigh-in on Thursdays. Just because it'll make life a little bit easier. And then if my neighbor pulls her junk again, I can then just go ahead and already have stuff in the tube. And then maybe be able to find some place after I record a video to go plug in my laptop and upload it from. The nearest place is really like 30 minutes away, which is why I didn't do it this past weekend. Or this past week, because it's a 30-minute drive. And yeah, didn't happen. Well, maybe not 30, 25, 20, 25 maybe. I don't know. It depends on who's driving and how fast. Let's be honest. It's all like that. But yeah, so needless to say, so that's what's been going on. And I'm pretty excited about what's coming up in the near future. Since I'm gonna put this on Monday, it's July 1st. It is my birthday month. So below you will see my birthday wish list. And like I said, I appreciate you guys reaching out and saying you want to get something. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to just because I'm posting it below. I did try to keep everything kind of stuff I will use every day or regularly. And obviously as cheap as humanly possible. So that is below if you guys want to send something. You could do it through there. I do have Prime, so I don't know if it'll just automatically be Prime shipping because I have Prime. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, so the list is below. I've discussed many times how I feel about it, but like I said, if y'all want to send something, that's great. And when I get a couple boxes, I will open them on a recording. I'm pretty excited that I am 30 days away from going to the DDP gym in Georgia and going to the Monsta X concert, 6th row seats. My birthday is going to be amazing, and I'm starting it off right and ending it with a lot of fun, and I really couldn't ask for a better way to celebrate my 29th birthday for like the 15th or 16th time. I can never figure out how many it is. I think it's 16th time I've celebrated it, because the actual 29th and then 15 since then. So yeah, y'all just figured out my age. Shh, don't tell. Anyhow, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This ran longer than I planned on, but have a great day. Bye.